The first parent div over here that is appearing, those are now separated into three boxes over here: the logo box, the tagline box, and again the contact box over here. Now still there's a little bit of problem. Actually, another thing that you have to add in every cases, whenever you just split a parent div into several child divs, and the thing is you have to clear them from both the sides, such as no such jumbling up happens over here. All we need to do, we have to use this syntax which is known as clear both. So all we are doing, we are just creating another div, and this div has to be produced once, and this div will be used in every case. Whenever you are just creating a parent div and then you are splitting that parent div into some child divs. And the thing over here that we are actually using here is known as clearfix, and the only command that we are going to use over here is clear both. By this command, what we are actually specifying is that from both the ends, these divs, they don't actually float over each other, and they keep a safe distance, and they maintain a safe distance from each other each time, whether we are providing a margin over here or not. The purpose of this command is to keep them floating from both sides and to keep safe distance from each other. So press the Ctrl S over here to save this stylesheet.css document and get back to index.html. and what we are seeing here, where's the end of this child divs? This is the first div, this is the second div, and this is the third div. So at the end of this third div, what we are going to do here, we are going to call this class clearfix, and we are just reloading it. Now so far, for the time being, you won't really understand what the problem is going on, because we have provided some fixed heights over here, and so far we are actually working on this fixed height. But in case of situations where you are not certain of the height of the boxes, so in those cases actually this clearfix option will help you a lot, and it will help you a lot when each time whenever you are using a margin. So all you need to do, if you do not make this clear path over here, then it had a possibility that these two boxes from both the end, they are trying to coming over this div, and it will be positioned into this particular area, which is not evitable. So we will be understanding about this clear both option later when we will be trying to make some build up some complicated templates into our later projects. But for the time being, you just keep it in mind that all you need to do, you have to specify this clearfix option where you will be having this command or this syntax as clear both. So now you have created a tagline holder, which is a parent div and which is at a width of 1000 pixels. Then you have produced three consecutive divs over here: tagline holder, first children logo, the tagline holder first children contact box, and the tagline holder tagline content over here. And then what you did to keep them floating aside and to keep them floating into their proper way, into their proper position, you have restricted their floating by providing this syntax over here, which is known as clear both option. And then what you did in the index page, you just introduced that parent div first, and inside this parent div you have introduced all those child divs along with this option clearfix. That means clearing the middle content from both the boxes. We are making sure that these contents, they do not jumble up with each other, and if there is no such content in this area, such as if we don't have any content in logo or in contact box option, then we don't have to provide anything, just leave it empty over here. And in this part, what we are doing practically, let me just make you understand with this thing. Suppose that you are providing a tagline that you have been awarded with it, that was given in your template. Press Ctrl S, get back to your project, reload, and you see that this tagline is now taking place into its original position where it should be. First of all, those things are organized or synchronized well in a very well manner, and then what you are doing, you are providing the contents inside. As soon as you have finished all the contents, pouring into this website into its proper places, into its proper positions, then all you have to do, you have to just remove these backgrounds and all those heights inside. So in the next class we are going to do a very important part over here, which is known as the font matching. You remember the template that all we have here. In the template we can see that this font, it is practically a different one, but here if we see over here, this font, it is actually using the system defined font. So thank you for being with us. Hope to see you in the next classes. Till then, bye, take care.